Japan is one of the most advanced countries in the world. It has high-speed trains, modern cities, and cutting-edge technology. But at the same time, Japan faces one of the biggest natural threats on Earth: earthquakes. Every year, Japan experiences thousands of earthquakes. Some are small and barely felt, while others are powerful enough to destroy entire cities. So the big question is, why does Japan have so many earthquakes? The answer lies beneath the ground, deep inside the Earth, and it all comes down to geography. Japan is not a single landmass sitting peacefully on stable ground. Instead, Japan is made up of more than 6,000 islands, stretched along the eastern edge of Asia. These islands sit on one of the most dangerous places on Earth, the Pacific Ring of Fire. The Pacific Ring of Fire is a massive horseshoe-shaped zone that surrounds the Pacific Ocean. This region is responsible for about 75% of the world's active volcanoes and 90% of all earthquakes. Japan lies right in the heart of this zone, making it extremely vulnerable. To understand why earthquakes happen, we need to look at the Earth's structure. The Earth's outer shell, called the lithosphere, is broken into huge pieces known as tectonic plates. These plates are constantly moving, even though the movement is very slow, only a few centimeters per year. Japan sits at the meeting point of 4 major tectonic plates, which is extremely rare and very dangerous. These plates are the Pacific Plate, the Philippine Sea Plate, the Eurasian Plate, and the North American Plate. The Pacific Plate and the Philippine Sea Plate are oceanic plates, meaning they are dense and heavy. These plates move toward Japan and push underneath the lighter continental plates. This process is called subduction. When one plate is forced under another, enormous pressure builds up. The plates do not slide smoothly. They get stuck. Pressure continues to increase for years, or even centuries. When the pressure becomes too much, it is released suddenly, and that release of energy is what we feel as an earthquake. Japan experiences earthquakes almost daily because this pressure is constantly building and releasing beneath the islands. One of the most dangerous features created by this process is the Japan Trench, a deep underwater trench off Japan's eastern coast. Here, the Pacific Plate dives beneath the North American Plate. This zone is responsible for some of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded in Japan. In 2011, this exact area produced the Great East Japan Earthquake, one of the strongest earthquakes in recorded history. It triggered a massive tsunami that devastated coastal cities and caused the Fukushima nuclear disaster. This event showed the world just how dangerous Japan's geography truly is. But earthquakes in Japan don't only happen offshore. Inland earthquakes are also common. These occur because Japan's land is filled with fault lines. A fault is a crack in the Earth's crust where rocks move against each other. Japan has thousands of active faults running beneath its cities, mountains, and countryside. Another reason Japan experiences frequent earthquakes is its mountainous terrain. About 70% of Japan is covered by mountains. These mountains were not formed peacefully. They were created by millions of years of tectonic collisions. The same forces that built Japan's mountains are still active today, continuously deforming the land. Japan's volcanoes are also directly linked to earthquakes. As tectonic plates subduct, they melt deep underground. This melted rock becomes magma, which rises toward the surface and forms volcanoes. Japan has more than 100 active volcanoes, and volcanic activity often triggers earthquakes as magma moves through the Earth's crust. Despite all this danger, Japan is one of the safest countries when it comes to earthquake preparedness. Because earthquakes are a part of daily life, Japan has adapted like no other nation. Buildings are designed to sway instead of collapse. Skyscrapers rest on shock absorbers. Homes, bridges, and roads are engineered to survive violent shaking. Japan also has one of the world's most advanced earthquake early warning systems. These systems can detect the first weak seismic waves and send alerts seconds before the stronger shaking arrives. Even a few seconds can save thousands of lives. Schools teach children earthquake drills from a very young age. Emergency kits are common in homes. Public awareness is extremely high. In Japan, earthquakes are not just natural disasters. They are a reality people live with and prepare for every day. So, why does Japan have so many earthquakes? Because it sits at the crossroads of moving tectonic plates. Because it lies on the Pacific Ring of Fire. Because its land is constantly being squeezed, pushed, and reshaped by the Earth itself. Japan's beauty, mountains and islands, exist because of these forces, but the same forces also make it one of the most earthquake-prone countries on Earth. In Japan, the ground is never truly still. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Earth's hidden forces, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Histography. More stories of geography, history, and our incredible planet are coming soon.